Hello, I'm Spencer.
And I'm Layden.
Here's what's happening at HMS.
Today's Pay It Forward challenge is give your parents a compliment. They've been putting up with you for 13 years. They used to change your diapers. Let them know how much you appreciate it.
The headline from last year's dodgeball tournament was the Dodge Father's dominating victory, but the other headline was Mr. King's devastating injury. Let's check out with Dodge Father teammate Coach Nevitt to get an update on Mr. King's status. I'm here on Spencer on the Spot, and I'm here with Coach Nevitt. So the Dodge Fathers did pretty well in the tournament.
You did more than just pretty well, Spencer. We won the tournament, dominated, undefeated, champions, as expected, and I think as everybody expects this year too.
I agree. So we heard about Mr. King. Is he all right?
Yeah. Well, the one negative that came out of last year's dominating victory is that we lost one of our family members, Mr. King. Very end of the tournament, he's trying to dodge, and he kind of tried to dodge and dip at the same time. And you want to separate those. That's important. You know, our godfather, Coach Munoz, he really emphasizes that. So Mr. King loses his balance. He trips, and as he went down, put his hand down, he actually broke his wrist. Had to have surgery. Had to have a titanium rod put in there. So it was really a pretty devastating injury that you know put a little damper on our celebration.
Do you think he'll be playing?
Well, you know, it's really up to Mr. King, you know, how bad he wants it, how bad he can push himself. Because the rehab, it's not going to be easy. You can't just walk out there, you know, and dodge and dip and duck and dive the way the Dodge Fathers do. You can't, you know, and we can't have somebody on the team if they can't pull their weight, if they can't do everything that we expect of a Dodge Father. So, you know, if Mr. King is really willing to reach down deep, to push himself, to hurt and suffer and fight to rehab and get back, then I, you know, we'll have him on the team. And I, you know Mr. King, I bet he's out there right now fighting to come back and be part of the Dodge Fathers again.
Well, thanks for joining us on Spencer on the Spot. See you next week.
The HMS Giving Tree will begin taking donations to help our families until Tuesday, December 13th.
And that's the news. I'm Spencer.
And I'm not.
My true love drowned in a dirty old pan of oil that did run from the block of a Falcon sedan 1969. The paper said 75. There were no survivors, none found alive. Trees break the sidewalk, and the sidewalk skins my knees. There's glass in my thermos.